Hey, this Suave Polo, the Klimax, and we're gonna talk about relationships, man. Just different types of relationships, friendships, relationship with other people, relationships like marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Dan, you
Just
hear
the
me?
type we're gonna do, man. Just to spark up the
We're
conversation.
going for it.
So I got
Join
my
the
boy
subway to
June, my
Inwood.
brother.
Over.
That's me? That's my intro?
Yeah,
My
that's
bad.
you, bro.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I got my sister Brittany,
Hello?
and I got my brother Itzo.
What's going on? What's going on?
Good. So we're gonna start off, with something simple, man. Let's talk about friendships, man. How do we? What does it take for a person to become your friend? Like, where do it begin? Like, what does that person have to do to become your friend? How do
Grab what
you
you can
know
and regroup
that
at
that
the
person
elevator.
is a friend from after talking to them and chilling with them and whatnot? What's the breaking point?
What's
I
the
think
breaking
my
point?
opinion would be like to have trust in that person. That
Trust.
that would be my first. Yeah.
So how do you build that trust? How does that person gain your trust?
Oh, simple, man. I mean, if you do like things with that person, like, and you guys know like what y'all like secrets or not even secrets. It's just like there for each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a thing. Like if you know who your friends if you go to jail, stuff like that. That kind
Uh-huh.
of type of deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they'll stick
Cause you
with you
see
through
how
the
they
hard
how
times.
like people say that those are your friends, but they're really not your friends because they're not there for the good and the bad.
Yeah.
That's how you know that person is your friend. It
Okay.
all
So
it
like
all
pretty
builds
much
up
like
on trust.
like sticking with you through the hard times.
Ride or die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Brittany?
We're
What do you
headed
think?
down. Had a food. Gotta go now. You coming? Over.
Just something in common that we have to do a lot.
Okay. So you think
And
you-
Jesus
like spending
Christ.
time with a person, they're doing something that you
yeah,
like
it's
to
like you
do.
gotta have something to do together.
Okay. And you
Some
thinking
people just
like,
enjoy talking and stuff, that kind of relationship, friendship, I mean. I like to have something to do though.
okay. And you think like, so are you saying that after spending quality time with that person and doing things that y'all like doing similar, that in time y'all become good friends?
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
okay. What about XOX? What do you think, man?
Um,
How do a person become your friend? Like, how do they gain that title of friend?
people like when people like help me, like when people help me out, and I didn't ask them to help me, so me by them helping me, it shows that he's not gonna get nothing out of it. So it's worth it. He's not gonna, he
So
doesn't
pretty
he
much,
doesn't like, yeah, like for somebody like,
Oh, you're saying like kind of like if you like loan money to that person, he ain't gonna want that money back type of deal.
no, it's not even about money. It's just like somebody just sees
Nah,
me
but
and like.
it's
No,
kind
I'm
of
just
like
saying
an
if I
opinion.
don't know this person, like if I don't know, like, I'm not gonna get somebody money. Just just give them
right?
money.
So are you talking
Yeah.
about like just doing things
Like
out of
for
their
example,
way, out of their way?
like
You know what I'm saying, to show that
yeah,
they
yeah,
care. You
yeah,
know?
yeah. Like okay, like just this say we in the school environment, like somebody see me, I'm having trouble with the work, somebody just comes over and helps me.
Okay.
Just
So just
yeah.
being
So like
genuine. You know, a
yeah,
genuine person that's showing compassion to you. Um, okay, I can see that.
Uh,
I
I'll
can see that.
interject. If anyone wants to send me money, I'll be your friend too.
That's cool.
Okay, that's buying relationship right
Username
there.
Brittany
That's,
C.
that's, that's definitely buying relationship.
Yeah.
That's definitely buying
That
your
that
relationship.
that went off
It's
way
gonna be a
off
great
topic.
friendship though.
You think so?
Like the best friendship you ever had.
So what about I think that when people go through things, hardship, being compassionate, like Esso said, really spending time through that thick and thin. I think that that's that type of person that I know that they're my friend. You know, my opinion. Now, there's no wrong answer in this. You know, we just sitting there talking. We're just talking about things. But I see how a person can just do things for no apparent reason, but just do them because they're a nice person. And over time, you become that friend. We just got our
That's
sister
actually how I
in.
made a
Hold
lot
on.
of friends on here.
Right. Okay. So we got our sister Chunky in here, man. Chunky, say something to the people.
Hello.
All right. So the question was, Chunky, how do a person gain the title of friend? Like, what do it take for a person to become your friend and gain that title? For you to be like, hey, that's my friend. Like, seriously, that's my friend.
I think for someone to be your friend, it takes at least over a year plus for you to build that type of relationship to where you and this person have a mutual trust level.
So how would they gain that trust level? Like, what's gonna occur within that
I
year?
mean, it's just the interaction between you and the person as far as the conversations you share, the time you spend with each other, the emotional connection y'all have,
Okay. Okay.
social skills that y'all, share with each other.
Okay.
Because, I make a lot of associates. I will say that. As far as friends go, I can count on one hand.
All right.
People
Yeah,
who
I
I
don't
really
use the
consider
word.
my friend.
Yeah, I don't use the word friend loosely. So I'm not one of those type things. So if I say to you, my friend, you're my brother, then I really mean it. You know what I'm saying? I don't use the word friend just loosely
I
like
use
that.
the term cool. We cool.
Okay.
We're cordial.
Record.
Because, some people get offended when you say associates. Like when you refer to people that you work with. You be like, those are my associates. I work with them. They're not my friends. We're not cool. We just work together.
Right.
But associate, you can make associates easily. Every day you can bump into somebody, and then the next day you have another conversation with them, and y'all become associates. But that doesn't make you friends because you speak to one another.
Okay. So let's change it up because we play on the game, you know, on the regular online. Now, me personally, I've never met anyone in this group chat in person, in real life. But I consider someone like Junior to be my brother. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, that I can call him a friend. You know what I'm saying? Now, the time frame, I'm not disagreeing with the time frame, you know, you have to know someone to call them a friend, but I know me personally, I don't use the word friend loosely, and you know, I've talked with them, we had conversations to break the ice and become brothers. You know what I'm saying?
But see, to me, the term brother and friend are different because a brother is a word for a term of like endearment.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yeah, I
Friend,
agree.
friend is someone who is to me a friend is if you call him your brother to me, that means he's closer to you than your friend to me.
Close to 10. So you think that, are you saying that if you call, if I call June my brother, I'm saying that he's more like a best friend?
Yeah,
On that
because
level?
I have like females that we're good, and I might say this is my friend, but this is my sister
Right.
because I consider her more as family when I refer to her as my sister. I consider her more along the lines of somebody who is a family member instead of a friend. I mean,
Okay, I
it's
see what you're saying. So, so let me clear things. So, in my term of that, I understand that. Now, I would say that me and June is like at that beginning stage. You know what I'm saying? Of still getting to know, each other and everything, because you know what I'm saying, but we have the understanding that if we were to like have like conversations or disagreements and anything, you know, and we have had disagreements, we're able to be, you know, adult enough to resolve the situation and still become cool and get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? So we still, I wouldn't say that he's like a best friend, but I will say that we're on the
It's
road
to become
exactly,
friends. Okay.
exactly.
Yeah. I
So in the
mean,
same way, but I feel you.
Play your cards right,
because
Junior.
I have
Play your cards right, Junior. You heard Brittany. You better play them right.
let's see. When I was 20, and that's when I
we're
was
not we're not
20,
gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that.
but this is just it's gonna be funny. When I was just for me to say it, when I was 20 and the internet was just first starting and all the Yahoo chat was the big thing. We used to be in Yahoo chat. I became I started chatting with a girl and
Uh-huh.
we chatted all the time and we became the best. I consider her my sister now.
Okay.
Just think of
Y'all
this.
still talk?
Of course,
Okay.
we met when my daughter was 3.
Wow.
My daughter is 22 now.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's a long time.
That is.
So, and we met online in an online chat room. And up until 2015, we had never
I
met.
did what you
But we
said.
spoke every day from the time we started talking.
Okay.
And in 2015, the only reason we met, because this is how I say this is what really let me know that even though we had this online and never met each other, when my grandma passed, she came to comfort me,
Wow.
to be
She
with me.
okay, so she met up with you in person.
Yeah, that was my first time we ever met.
Okay.
But all my kids' life, while we, even though they never met her and me and her over those 20 years, they considered her their aunt.
Okay.
That's Auntie Danielle.
Okay.
So,
Crazy son of a
you know,
bitch.
but I have friends, but her, that's like I said, that's like my sister.
Your family. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So let's change the dynamic a little bit. Let's change the dynamic. So let's say that how do you feel? 'Cause I think we all good on the friendship thing. We all good. We voiced our opinion on that. So let's move on to another topic.